Let's talk money, and not in the glamorous, Instagram-filtered way. I'm talking about the raw, sometimes uncomfortable reality of how Americans are actually doing financially right now. And spoiler alert, it's not looking pretty. This is the Finance Virtuoso channel. If you're new here, hit subscribe and the notification bell for the best money tips and tricks. Recently, a comprehensive survey of over 1,000 Americans pulled back the curtain on our collective financial health, and the results are like a financial stress test that everyone failed. Almost 80% of people are worried about the economy. That's not just a small group of pessimists, that's nearly everyone you know. When we dive deeper into what's keeping people up at night, the picture gets even more complicated. Inflation is the big bad wolf, with 28% of people citing rising prices as their primary financial concern. But it's not just about expensive groceries and gas. People are looking ahead and seeing some seriously stormy financial weather. Retirement anxiety is real. 15% of survey respondents are terrified they'll never be able to stop working. Imagine spending your entire life working, only to realize you can't afford to retire. It's like running a marathon and realizing there's no finish line. And then there's savings, or more accurately, the complete lack of it. 10% of people are just trying to keep their financial head above water, with zero emergency cushion. Let's talk about debt, because it's the elephant in the room that nobody wants to discuss. 34% of Americans are carrying at least $10,000 in debt. And here's the truly fascinating part. This statistic doesn't discriminate by income. Whether you're making $50,000 or $100,000 a year, you're likely wrestling with significant debt. The holiday season? It's not looking merry and bright financially. 1 in 3 Americans can't even afford to buy Christmas gifts. 35% are turning to credit cards to bridge the gap. For millennials and Gen Z, that number skyrockets to nearly 50%. Instead of visions of sugar plums, they're having nightmares about credit card statements. But wait, it gets worse. In just the past 90 days, 36% of Americans have gone further into debt. And here's the most shocking statistic of all, 54% consider debt a normal part of life. Let that sink in. More than half of Americans have normalized financial struggle. That's not just a problem, that's a systemic breakdown. Budgeting? Most people aren't even trying. 32% flat out admitted they don't budget at all. When asked about their biggest budget busters, people pointed to unexpected emergencies, eating out, and impulse purchases. 2 out of 3 of these financial drains are completely within your control. The job market isn't providing much comfort either. 43% of workers are worried about losing their jobs. For millennials and Gen Z, that number jumps to over 50%. Job insecurity has become the new workplace anxiety, a constant background noise of financial uncertainty. Here's a statistic that might make you spit out your coffee. Over 1/3 of Americans owe more money on their credit cards than they have in retirement savings. That's not just bad, that's potentially catastrophic. It's building a house on quicksand and wondering why things feel unstable. Retirement planning? More like retirement panic. 85% of adults are not investing enough to retire comfortably. Financial experts suggest investing 15% of your gross household income. But only 1 in 10 adults are actually doing that. Baby boomers are leading the pack at 21%, while millennials and Gen X are struggling at 16%. Gen Z? A mere 5% are thinking about retirement investing. Breaking it down further reveals even more concerning trends. Less than 10% of people making under $100,000 are investing 15%. Even among 6-figure earners, only 37% are investing at that level. And when we look at gender differences, men are investing at 22%, while women are at 10%. Ladies, we need a serious conversation about financial empowerment. Now, let's talk solutions. Because these statistics aren't just numbers, they're a call to action. First, budgeting isn't a restriction. It's your financial GPS. Start by tracking every single dollar for 30 days. And I mean every dollar, that morning coffee, that impulse online purchase, everything. Apps like Mint, or even a simple spreadsheet can help. Know where your money is going before you can decide where it should go. Create an emergency fund immediately. Start with $500, then build to 1 month's expenses, then 3 to 6 months. This isn't optional, this is your financial safety net. Automate your savings. Set up automatic transfers the moment you get paid. Pay yourself first, before anything else. Tackle debt with a strategic approach. List out all debts. 2 popular methods: the debt snowball, pay smallest debts first for psychological wins, and debt avalanche, pay highest interest debts first for mathematical efficiency. Choose the method that motivates you most. Increase your income streams. This isn't just about your day job. Consider side hustles, freelancing, selling items online, or developing a skill that can generate additional revenue. Every extra dollar is a weapon against financial uncertainty. Invest, even if it's tiny amounts. Many apps now let you invest with just $5. Look into index funds, which offer diversification with lower risk. If your employer offers a 401k match, that's free money, maximize it. Retirement isn't just for later, it's a present-day priority. Cut unnecessary expenses ruthlessly. Subscriptions you don't use? Cancel them. Eating out too much? Learn to cook. High phone bill? Shop around for better plans. Every dollar saved is a dollar that can work for your future. Continuously educate yourself. Personal finance isn't taught in schools, so you must be your own teacher. Read books, follow reputable financial podcasts, attend free webinars. Knowledge is the most powerful investment you can make. For those struggling with low income, focus on skill development. Online courses, certifications, learning high-demand skills can dramatically increase your earning potential. Platforms like Coursera, edX offer affordable learning options. Stop comparing yourself to others. Social media shows highlight reels, not real life. Your financial journey is unique. Progress is progress, no matter how small. Negotiate everything. Your bills, your salary, your services. The worst they can say is no. Many people leave money on the table by not simply asking. Break the debt cycle by changing your relationship with money. Stop seeing debt as normal. Start seeing financial freedom as your new normal. It's a mindset shift as much as a practical strategy. Remember, financial transformation doesn't happen overnight. It's a journey of consistent, small decisions. Some months you'll excel, some months you'll struggle. The key is continuous movement forward. These aren't just suggestions. These are your lifelines to financial freedom. You're not a victim of these statistics, you're the hero of your own financial story. Your money works for you now. Not the other way around. See you in the next video.